Hey guys, long time no see. Today I'm going to tell you my top books of 2014. I'm so excited. This is like just one of my favorite videos to watch and also to film, I guess. I read all of these books in the first half of the year, except for, I think, one book which I read in August. One very honorable mention is going to the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and especially the third book. I really enjoyed these books, but they kind of are my favorite books, but then again, it's so inspired by the movie. I'm so in love with the world. Reading about Middle-earth is my favorite thing, but I wouldn't say that the reading experience that I had was like so amazing, which most of these books are about. I rank them this way because I really enjoy reading them. That doesn't mean that they are perfect. I did my top 10 just as last year, and I did rank them, but there's always, you know, changes and things like that, and yeah, I'm just gonna start. Number 10 is Unravel Me by Tara Murphy. This is the best example for a book and also a trilogy where I saw so many flaws in this trilogy. There were so many things where I felt like they could have been better, but Unravel Me was just so much fun to read. I remember reading it very quickly, and it was just, for me personally, a huge step up from Shadow Me. I wasn't expecting it, but I read it like a maniac and just thought it was really great, and I had so much fun reading it. Number 9 is The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. This was just a very beautiful book with a great message. It's very short, but it just tells you what it has to tell you in this short time, and I just want to recommend this to everyone because it's just great and it's short. Just go out and read it because it has a really great message. My number 8 is Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. This is actually, for me personally, a surprise that this made it on the list. I bought it because it sounded interesting, it had an LGBT character, and it has a great cover. So I thought, let's just read it. It was really nice by being very simple, and still think it's one of the most beautiful books ever. Number 7 is I Am the Messenger by Markus Zusak. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me that this made my top books of 2014 because it is by Markus Zusak, and I absolutely love The Book Thief. It captured me, it totally captured me. I totally loved it and also thought that this was a very inspiring story. Absolutely fell in love with it and can wait to read more by Markus Zusak. On number 6, I have Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. This is the third book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. I had my problems with starting this trilogy, but once I really got into it, I just fell in love with it and definitely understand why everybody loves the series, and the ending was so beautiful and made me cry. On number 5 is Ignite Me by Tara Murphy. This was another huge step up from Unravel Me. Once again, it was like, oh my god, I have so many problems, but I loved reading it. It was so enjoyable, so much fun. Just such a good ending to the trilogy. I still have 1,000 questions, but I don't even care about the questions because all in all I thought the book was absolutely beautiful and just stayed very true to the trilogy, but it was just so much development and just loved it. I just loved it, guys. My number 4 is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, the final book in the Mortal Instruments series. One of my favorite series ever, and oh, it was just so good. Like, it was the biggest book I read the whole year. It was just amazing. I loved every second of it. Once again, few problems, but totally okay problems that I don't care about. I was just so happy about the whole book and how it ended, and also the tragic moments were beautiful, and what I loved most about it was the way that it connected with the Infernal Devices trilogy. I just wanted to cry every time there was like tiny connection, and it was just beautiful, and the ending was beautiful, and thank you so much, Cassandra Clare. You are amazing. My number 3 is Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. And yeah, it's my favorite from the trilogy. I don't even know what to tell you. I guess that it ranked higher than any of Cassandra Clare's other books tells you enough about it, though my all-time favorite Cassandra Clare book is still City of Glass, just to make that clear to you guys. I just loved it. What can I tell you? It's just great. And so my number 2 is Vicious by V. Schwab. I expected something amazing from Victoria Schwab, but I did not expect this book to blow me away as much as it did. A really, really unique, amazing plot. Such cool characters. I just loved every page, every word of this book so much. Yes, that is all that I'm going to say. Of course, my number 1 of 2014 is the archived duology, hopefully soon to be trilogy by Victoria Schwab. It's just another one where the story is just so amazing. It's just so unique. I never read anything that can compare to this. Just but it still was so simple. It was not like crazy high fantasy where you need one book to get into the whole world. It was all very simple but so magical at the same time, and I guess that is what makes these books special. These were my top 10 books of 2014. This was an amazing reading year. I did not give a book this year less than 3 stars, which is crazy. It was just a great year reading wise, even though I did read less books than I read last year, but just once again read really amazing books, and I can't wait for this year. There are so many great books coming out. Happy New Year, I guess, even though it's like already very far into the year, but still Happy New Year. And yeah, guess I'll see you soon.